Go racing. Go online. GoRacing.ie. Horse Racing Ireland's official website.
Hello and welcome to this week's Horse Racing Ireland racing preview with myself, Sarah Pickford, and my colleague Martin Murphy. Today we're going to be taking a look at Punchestown and Cork on Sunday the 9th of December. First of all, we'll take a look at Punchestown. It's a 7-race card, an all-national hunt, and the first race is off at 12:30. Now the going currently is heavy at Punchestown. So the first race we'll take a look at then is the feature race. This is the 2 o'clock. It's the John Durkin Memorial Punchestown Chase, and it's a Grade 1. So the horse that I'm going to obviously go with in this race is Flemenstar, the Peter Casey trained horse. He's absolutely in great form at the moment. It is a small field, but it should be a really interesting race. He did beat Big Zeb and Foil Dove last time out at Navan.
Yeah, he's very impressive on that occasion, Sarah, and he certainly is probably one of our most exciting chasers we've seen in a number of years.
Yeah.
He had a great season last year. After getting beat on his first run, he won his next 5, including the Powers Gold Cup and the Arkle Trophy at Leopardstown. Long term, we're hoping that he'll stay the distance for the Gold Cup. He's taken on obviously a big rival here in Sur de Champ from the Willie Mullins yard. He was unbeaten last season. He won the Juice and Chase at Shetland Festival before winning at Punchestown. So these are the big two. Obviously the likes of Bob Murrier and Ruby Light, who of course won this race last year, so they're no mugs themselves. So interesting race with just the 4 runners. It's the one everybody's looking forward to. I think Flemenstar with the run behind him would probably be good enough to win on Sunday. He's around even money at the moment, but he wouldn't want to go much shorter than that. Like Sur de Champ is a very, very good horse. Willie Mullins stable is in terrific form, and it certainly isn't a foregone conclusion, but hopefully Flemenstar will win and then maybe go on to the Lexus Chase at Leopardstown at Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a great race.
Indeed.
So the next race we'll take a look at then is the 1 o'clock. This is the INH Stallion Owners European Breeders' Fund Novice Hurdle. It's a listed race. I think I'm going to go with Waheb, the Dermot well-trained horse. Mark Walsh takes the ride on this. Now, he's done absolutely nothing wrong. He's won 4 of his last 5 race starts, and it is a step up in class for him.
It is indeed, sir, but in saying that, he was a very good bumper horse 2 seasons ago, and he went very close in the champion bumper at the Punchestown Festival, and he just got beaten a short head. That was in 2011. He returned from a long break to win well at Ferryhouse last month. And I think, he's going to be further improvement in him. He does face some stiffer rivals on Sunday, alright.
Yeah.
Like Shrapnel has won his last 2. Ballinasloe from Willie Mullins, obviously, he won his Punchestown Maiden Hurdle fairly well. And there's others there, Rory and Moore will set off in front, and even Home Farm won well for Arthur Moore. So an interesting contest. Won't be as easy as it was the last time for Waheb, but I still think he's good enough to win.
Good enough, exactly. So the next race then we'll move on to is the 3 o'clock. This is the Weatherby's Island GSB Handicap Steeplechase. Now, I think this is quite a difficult race to select from, but I think I'm going to go with the Fran Flood trained horse. Mark Walsh takes the ride. Now, he has shown to have ability in the past, although he hasn't run since February, so he might need the run, which would be the only worry.
Yeah, well, in great form is the name of the horse, and hopefully he'll be in great form on Sunday.
Yeah.
Right? He won twice last year, round off his season when he finished 5th in the Grand National Trial at Punchestown in February. He may not actually stayed out the 3 mile 5 furlong trip on that occasion, so going back to 2 mile and 6 on Sunday and on the soft ground, he probably should go very close. However, the fact he hasn't ran since February might just tell against him in the closing stages. And the one I like myself is Terence O'Brien's Glen Quest. This one ran very well for a long way in the Tri-Town Chase a couple of weeks ago, finished 3rd eventually to Fino Bay. It was a very good effort, I thought. He had come back after a year off the track and ran over hurdles a few times before that, so I think he's just hitting peak form at the moment. He'd be my choice to win this, although I would be afraid of Dante's King from Gordon Elliott. Although he's a horse that travels well in the bridle but doesn't find an awful lot off it, he still should be there or thereabouts. And Caduceus from Pat Hughes' yard, he does have some good form to his credit as well. But for me, I'll go with Glen Quest off 10 stone 13. Okay,
so then we'll move on to Cork, which is on Sunday as well. This is also a 7-race card, and the first race is off at 12:45. Now, the going currently at Cork is soft to heavy in places on the hurdle course, soft to heavy in places on the chase course. Okay, so the first race we'll take a look at then is the 1:15. This is the Cork Stayers Novice Hurdle, and it's a Grade 3. Now, I'm going to go with the Road to Riches, a Noel Mead trained horse in this race. He won his bumper and then won a maiden hurdle at Punchestown last month. and he's done nothing wrong at all. So
yeah, and it's interesting he's stepping up to 3 miles here, Sarah. I think
Yeah.
that's his trip, all right. There's no question about that. He was impressive when he won his Naas bumper first time, and then he won well at Punchestown last time, beating a very decent horse in Willie Munn's Pride of the Parish. He was back down to long odds on favouritism. He will start favourite here. This is a stiffer task though, but he should be up to it. I think Free to Dream ran quite well last time in his 5th in a similar type race, and also Dutch Rembrandt for Robert Tyner has won over this course in the past. But overall I think Road to Riches is a horse to follow, and he should be capable of winning this Grade 3 event.
yeah, okay. So the next race we'll move on to then is the 145. This is the Hilly Way Steeplechase, and it's a Grade 2. I'm going to stick with Willie Mullins in this race. Blazing Tempo. I know, although like Real Dove's probably another one that would jump out at you, she has some great form over fences. And she has been running over hurdles as well. Yeah,
she's very, very consistent mare. On her day she can be really good. Sometimes she can just run an odd shocker, but I think her recent form shows she's in quite good form at the moment.
Yeah.
And she's getting a handy £9 off Real Dove.
Absolutely.
Who obviously is a very big chance as well. Real Dove is a very decent horse, back over 2 miles. He'd made an awful mistake last time early on the race when only 4th to Fleming Star. He's definitely better than that.
Yeah.
The one I do like myself though is File Dove actually, and this one was 3rd to Fleming Star last time with Big Zeb in 2nd place. He'd previously finished a good second at Hidden Cyclone, who then went on and won well at Gordon Park last time. He is stepping up slightly in class as well, but he's getting a handy £8 off Real Dove and just might beat Blazing Tempo in what is a very interesting contest.
Yeah.
So for me, File Dove to beat Blazing Tempo is the way I'd see it.
Okay. Okay, then we'll move on to the 215. This is the ISF European Breeders' Fund Lombardstown. It's a mare's novice chase and it's Grade 3. I'm going to go with Willie Mullins again, Tala, in this race. She has got top weight though, that's the only thing, but she's been in great form.
What she has, she's going to be very difficult to oppose in this one, Sarah. I think she will be sharp priced. Anyone who's seen her win at Clonmel on her first start over fences, she jumped superbly and won very well. And even the 2nd and 3rd horse on that occasion was Our Girl Sally and Avondale Lady, and they fought out to finish at the Mare's Novice Chase last week at Ferryhouse. So the form was rock solid. Stepping back to 2 mile 1 probably wouldn't be totally in her favour, but she should be good enough to beat some decent mares here. Glibben is a decent horse like Colin Bowes, and Great Oak from John Nicholson will probably run well, but it would be sometimes a surprise if Tarla doesn't justify sharp price favouritism.
Okay, so next week's racing then we have Fairy House on the Saturday and we've Navan on the Sunday. Shortly you'll see a summary of our selections on screen, and thank you for watching.
Go racing. Go online. GoRacing.ie. Horse Racing Ireland's official website.